There was once a teenage angst film called Mean Girls that was written by Tina Fey and openly did pretty great at the box office in its day. But we can say that it wasn't always the inability for someone to see themselves in the mirror, but it was about the inexplicability of someone who might not have the beauty of their face. You see, the beauty of a person's face is always portrayed through the soul. So if you're looking in the mirror and not liking yourself, the first place you must look to is the Lord's house. You see, the Lord's house has many rooms and he makes many types of people, but you might be more beautiful than you allow yourself to present, or you might decide not to present yourself as beautiful because of the work that you're within. But the truth is, a change of glasses, a change of hairstyle, a change of clothing can often change an ugly duckling into a beauty. But if you're ugly in your soul because of years of self-loathing, years of physical assaults, or years of psycho-emotional abuse from family and friends, then you really need to work on yourself. You really need to put yourself in God's house. You really need to look to some of the books by Joyce Meyer and others for the women that you can learn from, the women that you can gain from, and the female authors that can teach you to be something a little bit tougher, but in the house of the Lord. You see, it doesn't matter if you're a bulletproof woman, but if you're not in the house of God, then it won't matter in exact matters that really matter to your life. You see, every person has a family and friends network, but the life lessons we gain are often with the life partners that remain. And if you chose the wrong life partner, the life lessons can be painful. If you're stuck in a house because of impoverished thinking, then that's the first thing you need to be changing. You need to start reading the books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Kiyosaki. You need to start looking at how wealth is developed through cash flow quadrants. And you openly need to read some sort of book like The Lifestyles of Rich and Famous by Napoleon Hill, which is, of course, the wrong title. But you know what I'm saying, don't you? The Millionaire Mind would be something that somebody like you could swallow. And There Are Millionaire Women, which is another book that followed. But if you don't know the resources of doing business, if you don't know the rules of work, there's a title that's just that. It's a black book that usually has white letters, and you can find it at your local bookstore or you can find it online. But you need to learn how to behave to get your life on track. And no one is ever too old to change their life cycle, to change their life pattern, to change their life liaisons, to change their work associates. But it is a requirement to be brave.